Very, 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 very happy to be back. Sorry we couldn't come back to you last week, but we're here.
Yes, sir.
We are here live and in effect like
We-
we always are on Tuesday.
Man, we back
We are back.
after a nice little break. We took a little trip down to Houston, enjoyed ourselves, met a lot of good people, had a lot of fun.
Yeah, a couple of good people.
And I still enjoyed it out there. We're gonna have to make that trip again. Next thing you know, we're gonna have to vlog about it. Shout out to
This
Chelsea.
dude right here.
Shout out to Chelsea,
This
man.
dude right here.
I've been watching these influencers, man. I feel we can do that. You know what I mean?
Well, if this is your first time tuning in, this is gonna be your first time hearing the coldest intro out there.
Yes, sir.
This is GNC Sports Talk, where we do it
For the culture.
by the culture.
Because we are the culture, you dig?
Number one sports podcast, even though she might not be joining us tonight, but number one sports podcast. Why?
Because our mama said so.
Because our mama said so. And before we get going on anything, one of my favorite things to do on this here platform,
Do it, man.
make sure y'all pay attention and do these things right here.
Hey, you already know what's up, man.
Make sure
You
you
know the
like,
vibes.
subscribe, and share. Want to make sure we give the shout out to the repeat offenders that's in the building. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. Once again, we love y'all. Y'all the day ones, A1 since day one, all that good stuff.
All
gang,
that good stuff.
gang sign,
Gang.
all that good stuff. And if this your first time tuning in, make sure you follow that prompt that we just did that you will see again. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share, and welcome in. Much like the deacon says in church, we're inviting you back next week. Other than that, yes, Houston was fun. A lot of things happened last week and this week. We're going to try to get to as many of them as we can. And at the end, music picks, right?
Yeah, you gotta give y'all the music picks. This is something we do every single week where we give y'all some good picks, some from the past, some from the present that y'all can listen to on y'all way to work, on y'all daily activities when y'all working out. Do y'all thing. And also in return, we want to see what y'all listening to as well, so we can give y'all our honest review of what y'all been listening to. So if you don't mind, in the chat, put an M with your music picks up there, you know what I'm saying? And we're gonna get to it at the end of the episode.
Yep, something old, something borrowed, something blue, something new, whatever it may be, whatever your flavor. We want to hear whatever pop you got going on.
What's your flavor?
What's your flavor? And without further ado, let's get into these chats really, really quick so we can go ahead and get y'all going. Good evening, GR.
What up, though? What up, though?
How you doing? How you doing? What's good?
Black rated.
Black
Hey,
rated.
2K25 coming. By the way, I just told him if you like them little adventure games, action games, Wukong, I forgot what it's called. It's Wukong, but the Black Myth or something like that, Wukong video game came out. I want to say it came out today, already breaking records as one of the most bought games, I think, ever, probably the last 10 years or something like that. The Black Myth Wukong, I was right. Black Myth Wukong. But this the Black rating. Check it out, man. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna buy that bad boy. I know it might cost like $60. It's okay. I'm gonna buy that bad boy.
God, stop acting like you ain't got it.
It costs $6. I'm just saying I might have to get it.
From G, I gotta say I like the intro. I appreciate that. It was Canva and I's relationship is very difficult. It's a love-hate, emphasis on hate. So thank you for liking the intro and the approval from our brother, because he gave a couple suggestions too. So it just helped it come together.
What
Our
up, though?
cousin says hello to everyone. Hello to you,
What's
dear
good?
cousin. We appreciate you for tuning in.
What up, Mo?
Hello and happy Tuesday to Tanya. What's the deal?
Happy Tuesday.
What's the dealio? Oh, I'm already on. Oh, look at it. I ain't
Number
think
one
she gonna show up.
podcast in the Dirty South.
The Dirty
Wow,
South,
we
huh?
appreciate it.
The Dirty South. Hey, that's all that matters. Long we take over the South.
Hey, you feel me? Hey, we appreciate it.
When we take over the South, that's all that matters. That's all that matters. Good evening, my favorite twins. Hey, we better be your favorite.
After the time we had down there, we had ourselves a good time. Hey, we appreciate you, Chelsea, for inviting us as well. Again, we had ourselves a good time. Everybody was dancing. Everybody, rest in peace, B King too. Gotta say that as well. If you don't know who B King is, well, what can I say?
He's a part of college.
He's part of college. Yeah,
He's part of
good
college.
times. Good times.
Good times. What up, family? What's up, Aunt Alexis?
What up? What up?
How you doing? How you doing? Okay, we getting ready to go in here. We getting ready.
Some motion. We get some motion.
We getting ready.
Hey guys, I'm listening while on my walk. Hey,
well, don't
healthy.
Don't laugh too hard while you on your walk, so everybody won't think you crazy. Unless you don't care about this sort of thing, whatever it may be.
Hey, living your truth.
And these are just some shout outs. I got it.
Oh, they got you.
I ain't clicking on that one.
It's all good.
Hello, G and Tanya. I was playing
Marvin the other day. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
All
right, let's get to it, man. What's going on?
So, from last week coming into this week, this is one that I thought that was very funny, very laughable, if you will. The Michigan Wolverines ex-head coach is being banned from ever coaching again for the next 4 years, with the NCAA coming down with their ruling.
I didn't hear that.
So I forgot what the exact name of it was, but basically for the next 4 years, he can no longer coach a college team, which who cares? The NCAA made this ruling very, very late. Michigan Wolverines accused of airplane gate, false imprisonment gate, false evidence gate, false impersonation gate, whatever you want to call it.
Let's just call it cheating.
Yeah,
they were accused of pretty much cheating.
I like my name.
Yeah, the airplane gate. Now that was a new one.
Airplane gate?
Airplane gate.
I like that. So, yes, they were accused of cheating, stealing signs, being on the sideline to steal signs, the whole 9 yards. This is under Jim Harbaugh's thumb, who is now who's now the Los Angeles Chargers, I almost said San Diego, who is now Los Angeles Chargers coach. And NCAA, in their mighty fashion, when he's already the head coach of the NFL team after winning the national championship, said he can't coach for 4 years in the NCAA. I don't think he's going to come back to college, but that's just me.
Right.
It's not that it matters.
I don't see him coming back to college in no time soon. If I was him, you already on top of the world. You got your one national championship after cheating. Let's call it what it is. You got your one national championship after cheating. You still gonna get your ring when you go back to Michigan. So he'll be fine. He ain't lost for money. He ain't losing for a coaching job, especially in the NFL. Again, if you ask me, I wanted him as our head coach. But hey, what can I say? But that's coming from a Saints guy, Dennis Allen. But hey, it is what it is. But yeah, I think it's gonna be 4 years too late. We don't care. He don't care. Obviously, it ain't nothing that y'all can do to him in the NFL. So,
and Jim is going back to troll the NCAA when they have the opening game. He's gonna be, some celebratory thing, basically where he's gonna be out on the field. He probably gonna be on the sidelines and all that stuff. Gonna get his ring. He's trolling NCAA.
He can be paid.
Stay tuned. I hadn't told you yet, but we've been talking about it for a long time. Doing an episode or two, or maybe a series on who and what the heck is the NCAA and why do we need them?
Yeah, somebody has to tell me.
So we got to find that out. We got to bring that and deliver it too. But basically, NCAA, this is a joke. You're a joke. This is ridiculous. They also came out and said after the national championship game back in January that Michigan did everything above board and they deserve to win. Now you come back saying, well, you also deserve to get punished, even though you're not even in it. Yes, they deserve one.
You know what they call for.
They deserve one.
You know what they call for.
They deserve
but
one.
Yeah, NCAA, y'all stay making the wrong decisions. Y'all have been making the wrong decisions for a long time as well. Y'all just not paying the players. Then on top of that, y'all took 2 steps forward and 5 steps back with the college football playoffs. We're only making it 4 teams. Now
12.
Now it's 12 teams in the college football playoffs, which I believe that's the right amount. 12 teams should be in college football playoffs, regardless. After the fact, what y'all did with Florida State, y'all made that. The committee with NCAA football made that wrong decision, but y'all just not paying the players, which they should have got paid way.
Well, that's outside of their
hands too. Y'all owe SMU an apology. I still ain't heard an apology from SMU for what they did. Years later, y'all stop paying all the teams getting paid and all the players getting paid. I ain't heard not one apology to SMU. I ain't heard not one apology to all these other teams, which y'all did a ban on SMU. yeah, it was all bad, man.
Yeah.
All bad.
It's a lot that they got to
Yeah.
answer for, and we know that it ain't been right and all that good stuff. But at the same time, like, it's a joke. If you were trying to get Jim, then you missed your opportunity. Honestly, even right now, getting the program don't make sense because the program won the national championship. So at the end of the day, unless you plan on taking their rings and these records away, which anybody who watched will remember who won, unless you plan on taking that away, it doesn't really matter. And once again, late to the party, always doing something that's unnecessary. That's what you get with the NCAA. I mean, I don't know.
They
like,
need to put a red nose on their nose, like put the red nose on them, man, because they like clowns.
And we will go straight to, since we're talking about football right now, go straight to some preseason thoughts if you have any. Real quick before we get there, our mother asked, did the Saints lose the other night? They did lose the other night, but it's preseason, so it
don't matter. It don't matter.
It's basically a look and a glimpse into what your team could possibly quite potentially be. Much like the NBA Summer League. But here's the thing, no matter what happens in the preseason, outside of injuries, there's nothing that's going to travel or track into the regular season because these are people or young men who are trying to make
the roster.
Yep.
But
53-man roster.
Yeah, 53-man roster, man. And two, also, by the way, we did win our first preseason game. And I wanted to give just my thoughts on it. I was waiting till Spencer Rattler got in the game in the second half, and he did come out and he delivered in the second half against Arizona. He played a pretty good game. He was poised. He made some real good throws. He made some couple bad throws, but hey, he's a rookie. This what we expect. So it was I like what I saw. We didn't get a chance, unfortunately, to watch the preseason game against the 49ers. Again, it really doesn't matter. I mean, but hey, what can we say?
He didn't excuse me, he didn't play too much. It was the other backup quarterback that was playing a bit. In terms of other preseason thoughts outside of our teams, Caleb Williams has looked good. He's looked like not a veteran, but he's looked like a little bit above his class.
Looks like no one draft pick.
No, because honestly, number one draft pick to me looked like Jaden McDaniels. Jaden Daniels of the Washington Commanders. He's looked good, moved good, played good, and we really don't know what that offensive side of the ball is going to look like because it's such a mystery because they hadn't had a quarterback in years to conduct that offense. Caleb Williams can look how he wants, but again, I'm going to say it. More pressure is on him than I think any other rookie quarterback has had. I don't know. I'd say in the last 20 years. And I say that because no other rookie quarterback that I can think of to date, to memory, has ever been set up quite like him. Two dynamic wide receivers that are already established veterans, one that don't always stay healthy, and another one that is dynamic in DJ Moore. This Keenan Allen. Rome Odunze, a rookie wide receiver that we think should get shine above all else because maybe he does or doesn't attract double coverage. But if DJ Moore does, if Keenan Allen does, he should be wide open. Cole Kmet, tight end. He was shining last year. Now he's a sophomore in the league. He should be fine. And then DeAndre Swift as a running back. The only thing that's a question is the offensive line. And that's not really in question, I don't believe, because of what they think he can do moving the ball around. Having said all of that, ask me any other rookie quarterback that's set up like this, and I tell you no.
Yep, and reports have come out that Jaden Daniels is QB1 for the starting week. And
Caleb Williams
too. But hey, I know this. We're gonna diverge from this topic real quick. Jerseys, Washington Commanders jerseys, the black and red, those jerseys.
You spoiled it for next week. But that's gonna be next week.
Oh, okay. My bad.
We're gonna put a list together, top 5 list of who we think got the best jerseys.
NFL jerseys.
Yep.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, we we're gonna take our time on that, but that is an early candidate for probably one of the dopest jerseys. I mean, because in the past, I'm just saying for the past, them jerseys was like mid. But hey, we're gonna get on that. We're gonna get on that next week. We're gonna go on that next week.
It gets the people going.
Man. I like it.
Other preseason news, I believe. if I'm not mistaken. JJ McCartney is out for the rest of the season. This is the Vikings rookie quarterback, which I don't believe he's going to play very much this year. Justin Jefferson, we'll see how the year looks while you have Sam Darnold to throw you the ball.
Yeah, man.
It's nothing exciting.
Congratulations, Justin Jefferson, for getting that money. You deserve it. But now this what really comes into play. You got the money. It ain't always gonna be sunshine, baby. You might not get the ball thrown to you, or you might get it thrown to you a lot, but it ain't gonna be the perfect ball. Might be a little bit high, might be a little bit low. You might get hit in the wrong spot, might get hit in the shin, might get hit in the knee, just from some bad balls might be being thrown at you. No diddy.
So what you saying he go So what you saying he gonna be playing Operation.
You ain't hear from GSC Sports Guy. The left Sports Talk first.
The elbow connection. He gonna be playing Operation. But that's all you're gonna hear.
Hey, look.
Real quick to the comments. I haven't watched very much preseason either, G. This is kind of some of the highlights that I've been seeing. Maybe every now and then I might turn to see, a few minutes of a game. I hadn't really watched Charles either outside of a little bit of Spencer. But I believe in them to be better than what we have already. And that's no shade to nobody that's on our team. Mr. Jack is still on football strike for the Dallas loss in the playoffs. Well, I mean, it's about that time to not be if they get contracts in order. But I don't know who y'all got at quarterback, and I definitely don't know who the rest of y'all wide receivers is. Outside of Ezekiel Elliott and that tackle, forgot his name, but I know who he is. Outside of that left tackle, I believe, that got all that money. Zach Martin, maybe. I don't know. One of them. Yeah, I don't know what Dallas got going. It may be a long season. I'm not sure. Caleb is looking good, but I'm going to need the same energy during the official season. Hey, all I can say is as good as he looked, remember he a rookie, and remember they set him up for this failure if he don't look good.
Yeah, if he don't. But if he do, he's going to look like the smartest man in the room.
I mean, you got to go after
you got to go after somebody that talented.
But you got rid of Justin Fields, said he wasn't the one, and hey, I hope Caleb know what pressure is, even though he say he don't understand what it is. Where he's banned all football in the house. I meant to watch it.
Another room on my phone. Hey, it's all
good. Don't be like that. It's too much football getting ready to happen. Don't be like that. Preseason in Chicago, it's like trash pumpkin spice.
Oh, yeah.
And Halloween cookies on the shelf in August, giving you the feels and then disappear
when the actual season.
That's a great analogy.
Hey, Tom, I will say this, Tom. This time you've been on it. I ain't gonna lie, you've been on it these past couple of weeks with all these analogies.
She passionate about Chicago sports.
I see. Mm-hmm. Well, hopefully y'all continue to look bad, and because when y'all look bad and we win, that make us look good. And when y'all win and we lose,
what they got to do with this, kid?
Saying, man, it's always got to do with the Saints. It's always gonna be about the Saints. As you can see, avid Saints lover over here, man. I love my Saints. Like a fat kid love cake.
I don't love them like that no more. We dropping pounds around here.
Man,
unnecessary weight. They want.
We getting there, man. We getting there.
How about the Philadelphia Eagles? I'm glad you brought them up. That was going to be the last scene that I spoke about before we went on ahead and got to the next thing. The Philadelphia Eagles, after last year, the Philadelphia Eagles do not be fooled to think that they are not a good team. The Philadelphia Eagles are actually a great team on paper. They have one problem, and we don't know if it's been rectified, and that is the head coach. No, the head coach. That is the head coach. The head coach was incapable of doing his job last year, which is assembling good staff around him. If you don't call the plays, that means you better assemble a good staff around you to do it. Your staff left. That's the consequences of being good and going to the Super Bowl and having a good appearance. Mm-hmm. The Indianapolis Colts head coach is a former offensive coordinator of the Philadelphia Eagles, and I forgot what defensive coordinator with, but he went on to do bigger and better things. Now you have Kellen Moore, a guy who the defensive coordinator is, but it's somebody competent. And I think Vic Fangio, if I'm not mistaken. Mm-hmm. I could be wrong. Vic Fangio sound right, though. The Philadelphia Eagles should be good. They acquired Saquon Barkley. They needed a good running back, somebody they can trust. They paid him. Saquon should be happy. Hopefully he stays healthy. Got good wide receiving core outside of A.J. Brown's temper tantrums. And you have the only missing piece would be your star center in Jason Kelce. But You didn't hear this from me. I heard this from somebody else.
Oh.
They said that the center had been under Jason, learning from him and all that, so it shouldn't miss a beat and it should be okay. Defensive side of the ball, they drafted really well, picked up a couple key additions.
Mm-hmm.
They should be very fine on that. This is going to come down to coaching. Ladies and gentlemen, if you never paid attention to us, pay attention to us now. If you heard this before, just say, They said that before. The thing that Philadelphia suffers from is this: being good, almost perfect on paper, and it comes down to coaching.
Is it?
We will tell you first, the way teams lose games is because of coaching.
Is it?
Yes, players have to play, execute the whole 9 yards, but if you have a bad offensive or defensive strategy, it will lose you the game, i.e. lose you a season, depending on what team you may root for or look for. Jalen Hurts, hopefully he's healthy. That played a big part in the last year also.
Yep.
But they seem to have gotten pieces around. They've also seen to pay people.
Mm-hmm.
If certain people can understand that they can't always get the ball, that would help.
Right.
And then if that defense can stop the common cold with medicine.
Pass defense too.
That's what I'm talking about. The pass defense. If they can stop the common code of not giving up 400 yards and be competent on defense, you're looking at possibly one of the top 3 teams in the NFC.
Yep.
Whenever it comes down to it, they are that good. And with things lingering with Dallas will not look the same until they get their things organized. Never believed in the New York Giants. I'm saying that he ain't got to say that. I ain't never believed in the quarterback, the coach, or anything else around it. I'm happy Saquon Barkley out of there. I hate it for you, Malik Neighbors, because I think you're going to be fantastic. But God, this is awful over there. And the Washington Commanders, I hope that I see potential in them.
I do too.
I see potential in them like Cleveland, potential in them like not Cleveland. Who's the other one? Chicago. I see potential in all 3 of them if their quarterback situation evolves. Right. Now with Cleveland, you got the nasty man on the roster. Not sure if he's gonna actually do anything, but they showed you put anybody back there and they competent. They can make it to the playoffs and get blown out by the Texans.
Yeah, man. Look, that team with the Commanders, if everything goes good with the Commanders, they can possibly do surprise some teams. Now, I can see them maybe shockingly surprise some teams, but everything has to go. Everything has to be in place.
If things go right with the Commanders, I will graduate them to that name finally and stop calling them the Commies. If they have a good season, because I think Jalen gonna be the rookie of the year. Jaden gonna be the rookie of the year.
Hey man,
I think he's gonna be the rookie of the year.
I hope he surprises.
I think he ain't got no choice but to go ball.
Everybody gonna be all the pressure literally is on Caleb Williams. Oops, the Bears have been hurting my feelings forever.
No, not 85.
Yeah, not 85.
I mean, when y'all lost the Super Bowl to Peyton Manning, y'all should have won against us that year.
Say what?
They beat us to go to the Super Bowl that year.
Oh, in the conference?
Yeah.
I remember. Yeah. When was this? 2000 and what?
Like 8, 7, something like that.
Yeah, I do remember that.
It was because after the 2 years after this,
one.
I'm saying I just need to show
when it counts. They won't.
Oh, we gonna see. I can't wait. Also, college football is happening this Friday and Saturday.
Yes, sir. Let's give it up. We have
that going on. I believe high school football is also going to be taking place. Not very many great matchups, but it's a sign that football season is back. The big weekend is going to be Labor Day weekend, and I think we have something planned unless we're going to be out partying. We're going to have to see. No promises. No promises.
Hey man, look, it might be one of the days you just kick back, relax, put your chairs up.
We just need to do it live. Just come on here. That's all. Yeah. But we have to make sure we get there early. Yes. Okay. And LOL about the 85. Rub
them. I'm going to be 85 before they win the Super Bowl.
Listen, I
never say never.
I just tell you this in the words of a Saints fan. R.I.P. The Saints won the Super Bowl in my lifetime. As far as I'm concerned, they ain't got to do nothing else.
They don't have to do nothing else. We have one.
Words from my pops.
Love you, Daddy. Rest in peace, man.
Word from my pops.
Yeah, words. All right. Another topic. Tavon Austin retired.
I saw that. I saw that.
Any good memories you have, or one thing that stuck out to you while playing?
He's really fast.
And catch that bad boy, yak,
He's really fast.
yak, man.
He's that's the best words I can use to describe
boy,
him.
a dog.
We got a couple of minutes before we go ahead and get to our segments.
Mm-hmm.
Not sure if you heard. If not, I'm gonna tell you just like I'm gonna tell them.
Okay.
Did you hear about the beef in the NBA?
No.
You didn't hear about KD and Dennis Schroeder? Oh
God. No.
Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's story time. Dennis Schroeder, KD, little beef. I'm gonna do my best to paraphrase this as much as possible. Dennis Schroeder made a comment on Twitter, or a comment just in general saying that the European ball is a little bit more skilled, but the American ball is all about entertainment. This is NBA versus the world, right?
Pretty much.
So the European ball is skilled, the NBA is just purely entertainment. Well, the USA team won again. I think this is a record 5 or 6 in a row for them. Women are 8 or 9 in a row. Anyway, the NBA superstars won another gold medal. And KD simply tweeted and said IQ and entertainment. Dennis Schroeder then came back, and I'm paraphrasing here. Essentially, he just called Kevin Durant weak. I'm just going to paraphrase. He called Kevin Durant weak and said, dude, look at who you are. Look at who I am. You shouldn't even be responding to who I am. It wasn't meant like that. I can't believe you took it like that. You weak. I think you should be better. Blah, blah, blah. All this. This is what Dennis Schroeder said. Dennis Schroeder is an okay player, not anything to be remembered. He won't be remembered after 5 years that he retires. I'm just being honest. I'm not being mean. Dennis Schroeder saying these comments after you sparked the flame. It's crazy to me. Now, if you got nothing to comment on it, go ahead and let me know what your thoughts are. If not, I can tell you a little bit more.
Well, again, like you just had stated, when you start to comment off like that, and you can't expect nobody not to say anything, especially an American born player, because it really is. I mean, it is entertainment, but it's more about winning. In America, you have everything. You have athleticism. You have players that skill set transcends the world. You have people emulating these American players. And for Dennis Schroeder to come out and say that and not expect a response, and then calling a man weak when a man has won a world champion. Also, he's a gold medal champion 4 times. Also, he's the Olympic leader in points. He passed men or women. He just passed Lisa Leslie in that. He can respond to that. And you have players like LeBron James. Not only is he athletic still, not only is he the NBA all-time scoring leader, top 10 assists, blocks, steals, and guess what? Everybody in if you don't know, guess what everybody raised about LeBron James?
His IQ.
It ain't. He have all the intangibles, but this is where it matters the most, and that's what he has, and he's considered possibly the first or second best player in NBA history. Now you can call that what you want to, but Dennis Schroeder, you wrong for that. You was absolutely wrong.
Can't believe he called that man weak.
I don't know why he called KD weak. KD will always be remembered being KD. Kids looked up to KD. Kids still do look up to
Anthony Edwards playing with his hero, if you ask
Anthony Edwards was probably his top 10 NBA player right now. And Kevin Durant is his favorite basketball player.
Yes.
It is what it is. But you're wrong. You know what that deserves.
Oh my God.
Boy, y'all all on the record today, boy.
I didn't think you had heard about that one.
NCAA, Dennis Schroeder, man, it's looking weak. But we're going this quick hits real quick. Laurie Marketing signed a $238 million contract to stay with the Utah Jazz for 5 years. Jeremy Grant reportedly wants to stay with the Portland Trail Blazers.
Who's Jeremy Grant?
Jeremy Grant, small forward, power forward for the Portland Trail Blazers, 6'8", 6'9", can jump out the gym. He can shoot. He's from the DMV area as well.
Of course.
Went to the Mather High School. Just gotta let it know. But hey, as he is a good player, a complimentary player, especially on a good team. Dallas, I've heard reports out there or seen reports out there that Dallas Mavericks is trying to get him. I think they should have tried to get him more than they got Klay Thompson. But hey, that's me. He can shoot, he can score, and most of all, he can defend.
I thought you were gonna say he was younger than, because that's what I was.
No. He is, but he can defend, and those are the three things that you need. He can play his role.
Let me get my rocks off. He's younger than him, ain't he?
He is. He is. He's a lot younger than him.
Oh, okay. Hold on 1 second. What's up, guys?
What's up?
It's almost that time. 2-3 weeks, and we gotta stop talking. We gotta stop talking nice. 2-3 weeks, we gotta stop talking nice. I need you to be ready. We got to go back to being enemies soon. I agree. Was Spencer from G, and then also what's the T with the NBA?
Yeah, man.
I mean, that kind of shocked me when I saw it this morning, because I was like, Dennis Schroeder said what? Like
who?
To who?
I remember that.
Despite what people think about Kevin Durant and what he has done with his legacy, which I'll be the first one to say it is a bit tarnished just because of the moves that he's made after Golden State. It is. It's just because you're not even in the conversation outside of that 1 year in Brooklyn. It was only 1 year. You're not even in the conversation of competing for a title, let alone staying in the place long enough to see whatever develops. And I'm not sure what Phoenix is going to look like this year, but if they're not healthy, I can tell you what they are going to do. That's lose some more.
They're going to lose a lot.
And it just looking like the Brooklyn move. They look like they're getting real rich over there. I mean, they lost a couple things.
They lost a lot.
But they at least look like they can get draft picks and sort of retool or whatever. Meanwhile, in Phoenix, y'all kind of capped. Y'all got 3 superstars y'all paying, and y'all can't really fill no role player position because at the end of the day, people want money. But
and got smacked in the first round.
And, oh, God.
Got smacked in the first round.
Well, that's when he really came back to being healthy, right?
Yes, sir.
Devin Booker, man, I wish he would have kind of left going. You know,
hey,
I don't know.
Shout out to Unk. Hello, my nephews, and also gold medal broadcasters. Thanks for sharing all the sports knowledge. We appreciate you. And with that, we're going to say USA. 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 Hey, give a big shout out. Man, it was looking scary. Until that bad man Steph Curry hit the shot, heard all around the Olympics, saw all around the world.
He had 4 of them.
But the double team. And then he had KD on his left side and Bron on his left side. F that. I'm going to be the one that closes. And night to France. And shout out to them. Shout out to Devin Booker. Shout out to the whole USA. And the women's, man, look.
The women was real cool.
Look, when I don't know what happened the night before, the day before, but y'all looking low-key shaky. I'm
going to be honest. I'm going to go ahead and say it. I apologize to any women's team around the world. Apparently, the gap has closed.
That gap has closed.
Apparently, the gap has closed.
France came in and gave USA women's basketball team and men all the trouble in the world. Barely escaped. I believe the score was 67, 66.
68, 67.
68, 67. I apologize. 68, 67. And look, something better happen, man, because it's 2028 coming around.
2028 gonna be in LA.
It's gonna be in LA. I might be there. I might
pop out the show.
You know what I mean?
Might pop out the show.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, if you are tuned in, once again, I'm Gary.
This is Gary.
This is GNC Sports Talk. And make sure you do this because this is my favorite thing to do. That's my favorite thing to do on here. Honestly, outside of putting up y'all comments, it's top 2 favorite thing to do.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? Without further ado, if you want to go ahead and get started on the segments.
All right, let's get started, man. We're going to start with flag on the play. And pretty much when flag on the play is when we see anybody do anything egregious, anything crazy, it's our job as sports enthusiasts to call these people out for the dumb decisions that they make. Athlete, male or female, committee, NCAA, if you will. But with no further ado, my flag on the play goes to the IOC, the Olympic Committee,
International Olympic Committee,
thank you, is making they ain't making her Jordan Childs or they want Jordan Childs Olympic gymnastics to give back her bronze medal because her coach's appeal that got her on the stadium was submitted 4 seconds late. She finished fifth initially, but moved into third after successfully appealing her coach appeal the decision for the difficulty score, and she obtained the bronze medal. Now, I'm gonna go first and foremost off saying this. Jordan Childs is back in the United States of America. Jordan Childs still has that bronze medal. And I read reports yesterday that stated from close friends allegedly that Jordan Childs ain't giving up that bronze. She ain't giving back that bronze medal. So the International Olympic Committee, y'all can do whatever y'all want with that information, but y'all made that decision. I don't care what happened. It is what it is. Y'all wrong for that. It don't that whatever that overturned decision was, either y'all shouldn't make that that overturn that decision, or it is what it is. But for Miss Jordan Childs, I can confidently say I'm not mad at you. I wouldn't give back that bronze medal. I earned that bronze medal. Y'all know I earned that bronze medal. The world know I earned that bronze medal, and I ain't giving it back. Y'all gonna have to look. Unfortunately, what Reggie Bush did, he gave it back. Jordan Childs, thank you so much for taking the stand. The International Olympic Committee, y'all can kick rocks. It is what it is. So my flag on the play goes to y'all.
Kick rocks, no socks. A few things to talk about because I'm glad you brought that up. So the thing that happened with Jordan Childs when she got fifth, like you said, and I thought it was fourth, but if it was fifth, that's fine. That's cool. No. So the reason why they appealed is because her difficulty for her routine was higher than others, right? So that's one. Two, one of the competitors above her actually stepped out, which is a huge deduction.
Right.
And then another competitor that was in front of her, her routine wasn't that difficult.
Right.
So when they appealed it there, they wound up giving her the bronze, and she jumped one. I thought it was one position, but she jumped 2 positions, and she was able to go ahead and get that bronze. Mm-hmm. I don't care when it was done. You already made the decision. She stood on the thing, heard the music play, had the flag with Simone on there. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like you understand. I mean, you on a podium and stuff. So no, you can't take that back. Also, if y'all never seen the movie Stick It, the movie Stick It is about gymnastics and sort of like what the women go through and stuff like that. Right. One, but then two, at the very end, when they're getting ready to do like their final event and stick it basically to them. Stick it to them is basically at the end saying that, hey, these people who know nothing about gymnastics, probably never done it in their life, are the ones that are judging you, give you deductions off deductions for this, for that, for this and that. And it cuts to a scene where it shows all the judges and stuff who secretly want to beat them. And like they shove somebody out the way to get the medal or the trophy or whatever. So I just think like judges be hating. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
I don't know how many of them have actually sat up there and done gymnastics. I know a lot of them have been judging for a while, but some of them haven't done gymnastics ever before in their life. But these are the people that are giving deductions and things like that.
I ain't mad at them, man. Y'all made y'all decision. It is what it is. Like the only way y'all gonna have to the only way y'all getting it back is y'all take it from it. And they ain't having it, so it is what. Oh well.
You did a good one this week. I
thought all of them was pretty good. I thought all the ones I do pretty good.
They all right. This one was better. Really got me going. Mm-hmm. My flag on the play, ladies and gentlemen, would happen to be for one Tua Tagovailoa, who I am a slight fan of, but not super duper huge. Tua Tagovailoa, after 2 years of being extradited from his former head coach, I believe those are the right words, Brian Flores, he now is airing his grievances. And now is going on record saying how badly and poorly he was treated and all of these things and how he praises his current coach, Mike McDaniels. And there are just a few things that I have wrong with this. If you really wanted to sit up here and air your grievances, why wait 2 years from now? My brother said before we got on the podcast that he had to heal. Well, if you had to heal, if you really healed, then why are you really out here speaking this stuff about what happened? If you so happy in your former situation, because if I want to be honest with what's going on in Miami, here's the truth. The truth is this. Brian Flores had that Miami team with a sense of self, a sense of heart, and the defense played way harder, and they didn't allow certain things to go on in terms of like the amount of scoring that happened, right? And the offense may have looked a little diluted, but they were a tougher team. Now they're all about speed and can't play in the cold and can't seem to get past anybody, let alone somebody. Because when it counts, your team seems to take on your personality tour. So I'm gonna say this with all warning, love, and fairness in my heart. As much as you are out here griping and complaining, I hope to God that you've toughened up because this year, after you got this money and your division is now loaded, with the exception of nobody. The division is loaded.
And who in their division?
Jets.
Are they okay?
The Jets are loaded. The Buffalo Bills are loaded. You got them, and I always forget about the other one. East. I think about it. But the division is loaded for the simple fact of this. You may be fast enough as you want to be, but when it came down to the clutch last year, not only did you not show up, you have a losing record against winning teams, and you also cannot travel and play in the cold. You looked real good at the beginning of the season when everything was going real good, but when that pressure started to fold, I'm not sure. Maybe Brian Flores might not have been so wrong with how he was trying to coach you. Maybe he was trying to get you to be a little bit tougher. It's not always about the praises of affirmation. Sometimes you need a little tough love. And maybe Brian was trying to do that. But for you to air your grievances out right now, I personally have a problem with that. I think it's unnecessary right now. You're supposed to have been moved on. But crying out loud, Brian Flores is still, as far as I know, with this lawsuit to the NFL about what was going on with the owner of him trying to sit up here and do some backroom dealings and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm sure he talked to you wrong, and I get that. And that made you feel really, really bad. However, the way you play when it's crunch time, not sure that would be the right thing to do to you, only because we see head coaches get fired faster than quarterbacks getting let go. So yes, my flag goes to Tua Tagovailoa. It's no sense in airing your dirty laundry right now, brother. All I can say is I wish you would have said something 2 years ago instead of right now, because now it's a moot point. And as much as you think Mike McDaniels is the answer, Mike only won one playoff game, just like Brian Flores. You get the flag on the play, my friend.
Well, I have to disagree. Did he air it out 2 years late?
Yeah,
sure. Sure enough. If the wound's still there, it's still there. All right. So if the reports coming out, Brian Flores was belittling him, was calling him trash, telling him he ain't even supposed to be there. He looking for another QB. Man, look here, bro. You know I'm gonna have something. You any quarterback gonna have something to say, especially now. Like again,
Tom Brady ain't had nothing to say.
Yeah, Tom Brady's a winner.
That's my point.
Yeah, he's a champion. Champion. I'm just saying.
He was Coach Howard too.
But I don't think it's a difference between coaching hard, which I'm pretty sure Brian. I'm not accusing Brian Flores of not coaching too harder, but it's a thin line between coaching hard and overstepping that bound, overstepping that line, calling your franchise quarterback trash. He don't deserve to be there. Like I'm just saying, like I don't think I ever heard a coach say that bad. Say enough from what I've heard and what I've read. What Brian Flores said to Tua about Tua to Tua, bruh. You see why the man flourishing.
Is he flourishing?
Yeah. You see that big ass contract?
No. He got the contract, but is he flourishing? Because I say this outside of his numbers, and his numbers are not inclusive of a head coach. His numbers are inclusive because of Jalen Waddle, Tyreek Hill. I forgot who they tight end is. No, it's not Brian's either. I'm just saying you're not flourishing just because you got a new coach. You got shiny new weapons.
And be good, you have to.
Hold on. I'm saying that to say this. When he was with Brian Flores, he was looking doo-doo. We both said that. He wasn't looking good.
I wonder why. I wonder why.
Hold on. So I'm saying this. As much as people, like, and you entitled to your opinion, as much as you might say Brian Flores didn't have no right to say certain things to him, and you well within your right. My only thing is this. If I'm coaching for my job, knowing this man want to get rid of me if I don't win, and I'm stuck with him, the only way I know how to do is try to motivate you So I'm sorry, I can't come in. I can't come in and coddle you. And this man just had another meeting with me talking about my job on the line if I don't win this weekend. And when you my quarterback and you a liability, and I basically got to be like, you my defense, you my linebacker. He did. I need you to go get an interception. Go get a fumble. Don't let them get a first down. You know we can't depend on him. We are it's you, me, this defense, and a kicker. That's what you got to deal with. And honestly, I'm gonna just be honest. Before he learned how to slide, he looking real atrocious. And you know I'm a fan.
Hey,
a little one.
Hey, when Brian Flores got there, my man started flourishing. He got. I will say this. I will say this.
He got weapons.
That's why I was getting ready to say. Now he does that with Brian Flores. I don't know who none of them people was, but hey, Brian left. Man, new coach came. New coach called too. Hey, it's a new day. I believe in you. We gonna get this done. We gonna get the championship. We all saw it. It was all over ESPN. It was all over NFL Network. When I forgot his name. What's the head coach's name? When he made that call to two, and he was like, "Hey, it's
Mike McDaniel."
Mike McDaniel. When Mike called two on the private jet, hey, let's get to it. We gonna do this thing. I believe in you. But hey, do like Nas said. I believe in you. Believe in yourself. I ain't only repping this man. It's QB. It's QB. Hey.
Now, Dennis Schroeder wanted to call something weak. I wouldn't be opposed if he said that was weak. Wouldn't be opposed if he said that was weak. I would be this for your gold medal comment. I would be like, come to my house and get it, and take the L train and the CTA bus to get here if you want.
Man, it wouldn't be enough skill. Facts, right? This man make a copy if you want to, but the real estate, Miss Tanya, I see you.
I feel it.
Y'all got me through my 2-mile walk, and I finished faster than last Tuesday. Go ahead, Sade.
That's good.
I just did my miles too. Go ahead, Anna Alexis.
All right. We making strides around here.
All right, man.
All right, we'll go to the next thing.
All right, so the next segment is when life comes at you fast.
Give you a thing for that one.
Well, yeah, you know how to go. All right, so when life comes at you fast is when you're on cloud, when you get on that helicopter, that plane, and you're on cloud 9, cloud 10, cloud 15, and then you have that parachute on, and you get off the plane or helicopter, and that parachute don't work. This is what happens. So, yeah, that was a long one. So, with no further ado, when life comes at you fast. Let it play. No. Okay. No. All right. When life comes at you fast, this goes to ex-Patriots, receiver, NFL world champion.
Mr. I like to dance on people logo.
Mr. I like to dance on people logo. Then got his ass flattened when he went to Cincinnati. Juju Smith-Schuster. Schuster, I apologize. Juju Smith-Schuster. He gets the When Life Comes at You Fast award because why? He is getting released from the New England Patriots. Now,
which ain't a terrible thing either.
It ain't a terrible thing, but it ain't a good thing either. Now, you left the Kansas City Chiefs, and you thought you got your championship, and you thought maybe you were that guy. You thought maybe you could go on and be that number one guy, the number one option on that team. But turns out, man, you just another statistic. You're just another statistic. And from somebody that just won the NFL national championship to go from that to being with the New England Patriots to now getting released by the Patriots who didn't even make the playoffs. Juju, man, I don't know what you did this summer, but it's clear you made a bad decision with going to the New England Patriots. You made a bad decision to come from playing with one of the greatest players in NFL history, one of the greatest quarterbacks in NFL history with Patrick Mahomes, to Drake May or whoever that quarterback is.
Drake May.
Yeah, man, you get that one like comes fast because this was not a good look on your end, and we still don't know if you got signed by anybody.
I don't believe he got signed by anybody just yet. However, Gerard Mayo, current New England Patriots head coach, former Bill Belichick disciple, he ain't playing no games apparently. Like he don't
Yeah,
care.
man. The man said, if we in practice and you fight the other team, all the starters, y'all ain't gonna get the backup players, y'all ain't gonna get no playing time, and the starters, y'all gonna play the whole game.
Oh wow, this headline is terrible.
Yeah.
Chargers and Ravens may be top fits for disappointing playmakers.
Ooh.
That's a horrible God. Jesus.
Juju, what happened, man?
I guess he started riding his bike, huh?
Did he gain weight or did he get slow? Or what happened? Are you not committed to football?
Maybe man, I don't know. Maybe it's the money. I don't know.
Man, but anyway, hey, you get when life comes at you fast, man, because you literally, when we say when life comes at you fast, this is what we talking about. When life comes at you fast, and you're only 27 years old.
27.
Boy, if I was 27, man, I'd be on top of the world. But hey, Juju, get back to it, man. If you want some advice, stop all that dancing, stop doing what you're doing, get back to what got you there in the first place. Man, act like you from Long Beach. Act like you from Long Beach, my boy. Look, you put the struggle. I heard he struggled. It was a struggle for him to get where he at. USC, then now, wherever. But he overcame the odds. He did some things a lot of players ain't never thought they'll do. Go to the NFL, be an NFL talent, and win NFL championship. So you got to do something.
Yeah, we'll see. We shall see. Before we get to the last segment, we have right here the money shot. The money shot is something that I don't want you to forget, something that you should always remember. And when you hear it, make sure you come back and play this here podcast in full, because that's what we want you to do. This week's money shot goes to all the rookie quarterbacks that get ready to start that's going to get their life messed up. It's going to be a rough transition when they start week one. It's going to be a hell of a welcome to the NFL moment. But shout out to y'all for defying the odds and going ahead and start. I know people oppose rookie quarterbacks starting. They say it defeats their confidence or deflates their confidence, whatever it may be. But when you go to a bad organization, this is what happens. Sometimes they ain't got no other choice. JJ McCartney probably would have been starting had he not gotten hurt. So with that all that being said, look forward to seeing what the Washington Commies can do and what the Chicago Cubs can do. No, I'm not talking about the baseball team. I'm talking about the football team.
Oh man, Gary. I like what you did there.
I'm just saying. So yeah, shout out to all the rookie quarterbacks. Shout out to all the second-year quarterbacks. That is C.J. Stroud, Anthony Richardson, and other said cast of quarterbacks. I'm looking forward to seeing what they do, especially C.J. Stroud, and hopefully Anthony Richardson can stay healthy, because that makes the AFC South that much more competitive. Looking forward to seeing what these second-year starters do too, and also looking forward to seeing what the wide receivers are going to do. Malik Neighbors, Marvin Harrison Jr. I forgot the other boy from LSU that got drafted. Am I forgetting somebody?
Ooh, man.
Yeah. I know Malik. Okay. Anyway, yes. Shout out to the rookie quarterbacks that will be starting week one. You've done it. You've done it. Now the work really begins.
It begins.
And they couldn't have picked two, at least what it seems like, two better leaders. So we shall see.
Getting there is the easy part, but staying is the hard part.
Did he gain weight? Yes, that's hilarious.
Did you get slow? It's like something happened, man.
I just maybe it's the attitude. It's a certain way.
Something happened
for
man.
The Patriot way, and you got to play the Patriot way. The only way the Patriot way can play.
Or the easy move was just to stay where you was at.
Wanted money.
Well, you got it now.
At the end of the day, you're gonna be a champion regardless.
At the end of the day, your name is forever etched in the history books, in the NFL history.
All right, last minute submissions before we get to our music picks. We want to make sure we give y'all one more opportunity to get your music picks in. Something new, something bar, something blue, a bop, if you will. Make sure you get it in. Put an M next to the artist, the album, the song, whatever it may be. We will shout that out here in like the next couple of minutes, right?
Yep.
So, again, what do you listen to? Put it in there.
You got to know.
And we have a couple of submissions already. You ready?
Yes, sir.
Coming in at number one. This is from G.R. Houston Jack. Let's Work by Prince.
All right.
Love it. I've heard of it. It's in my rotation.
Music Sounds Better With You by Stardust. Okay.
I think I know that one.
I
Heard
don't.
it.
I probably have back in the day.
I feel like you heard it.
Yeah, I probably have.
I think you have. Birthday
Cake by Rihanna.
Are you getting ready to celebrate a birthday or something? You just like the song? Just
Cake.
Just ask.
Good times. Good times.
Yeah. You Sure Love to Ball.
By Marvin Gaye.
Classic. I see what y'all talking about earlier.
Yeah,
Classic. Right. Serious by Mario.
Won't you take this serious? I know I'm wrong on that, but
yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, shout out to Big Sean.
Lose My Mind by
Party Next Door.
Party at the party playing with his nose.
Go throwing up gang signs. Okay, by JT.
Okay. And that's you.
Rochelle Farrell, album title Rochelle Farrell.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Ooh.
Yeah, we ain't had an album in a minute. I'm about to go check that one out.
All right.
I need something to listen to.
Hey man, by the way, I just want to say for the record, man, I've been on YouTube this past weekend, and some of the old songs I liked maybe 4, 5, 6 years ago came back, and oh my God, man, I know I have some good music taste.
Hold on, here we go. Back that.
That's up by Juvenile. Hey, get to it, Chelsea. Big Mama.
Wow. Spending My Time. Oh yeah.
Oh, no, all right.
Spending My Time with You by Tony Braxton.
Yes, man.
Wait a minute. We didn't say nothing.
We should have bought the champagne. I could have bought the Casamigos over here. You feel me?
You couldn't have. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Okay.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Tanya. Look at us as a family. Look at this community, the GNC community, man. I love it. All this love showing around.
Happy birthday.
Cheers to
happy
you
birthday.
for giving me a chance. I'll be your angel. All right, let's get topics, man.
All right. Without further ado, we have our picks that are coming in right now. And no drum roll? Okay. Drum roll, please. And your picks are here.
All right. The first one, Amber Mark, Generous, and Victoria Monet, All You Need. I was listening on Spotify a couple of weeks ago. This record popped up, and I was addicted to it, man. I played it about 3 or 4 or 5 times, back to back to back, man.
I'm just happy she getting the love she's supposed to get.
Yeah,
so.
well deserved, man.
Well deserved. Happy she been in the game a long time.
Long time.
Mine, I got an oldie and a newbie for you. So my newbie, I heard this off of Instagram. It was a bunch of ads that was coming on, and this kept coming on. Chance the Rapper Stars Out. I guess my boy back to spit now because he had some bars in there, and the video was cool too. So Chance the Rapper Stars Out, and Young Bleed, the best rapper ever, Silk the Shocker, and Master P. That's a joke for y'all that ain't laughing.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know. Young Bleed, Silk the Shocker, Master P, Bring the Noise. I heard off somebody there. I was like, forgot about this song. So once again, if you'll give them yours.
All right, the first one is Amber Mark, Generous. That's all the lovely romantics out there. Amber Mark, Generous, and Victoria Monet, All You Need.
And once again, this is a newbie and an oldie. Oldie. Chance the Rapper Stars Out. He's spitting on there. And Young Bleed, Silk the Shocker, the greatest rapper ever. It's a joke, y'all. And Master P, Bring the Noise. Little throwback to them roots, you know what I'm saying? Little throwback to them roots. Yeah. Hey, football getting ready to come, y'all.
Hey, we can't wait.
It's been a long summer. Thankfully, the Olympics were here. They won't be here next year. But thankfully, the Olympics were here. And real quick, we'll go. Been waiting all day to celebrate with you.
Hey, we appreciate you.
We've been waiting to celebrate with you too.
Thanks.
Victoria Monet equals good choice.
Now, Tinashe, I don't know. See,
come on, why y'all starting right now, bro?
Hey, bro. Hey, before we in the chat, who is a better vocalist or who is better singer?
Oh my God,
Mary J. Blige.
Wait. Which one? You because it's 2 different conversations.
A singer.
Okay.
Who is a better singer? Mary J. Blige or Jasmine Sullivan? Y'all let us know in the chat. Y'all let us know.
You said it too late. You should have said it at the beginning. We're gonna bring them next week.
We'll bring them next week.
All right. Appreciate that, Black Raiden, for that always. We appreciate y'all. We kept y'all for an hour. We're not gonna keep y'all no more. We're gonna try to make sure we can get here every week. Unforeseen issues happen, so we couldn't get here last week, but we have a remedy for that in the future. Without further ado, hold on, one more comment.
I will not let it go, Chelsea.
Oh my God!
See, mama, thank you, mama. That's not a question.
We not doing
right,
this episode.
We're not doing this
episode. Y'all not about to do this. All right. Well, without further ado, once again, this is GNC Sports Talk, where we do it
for the culture,
by the culture,
because we are the culture. You did.
#1 sports podcast. Why?
Because our mama said so.
Because our mama said so.
Love you, mama.
I ain't getting that last comment, y'all. I told y'all I'm trying to get y'all out of here.
Last comment. All right, yeah.
I got. All right, this is the last one.
Last one. Right, I know it's Victoria Monet over Tinashe. I answered that one.
No, for sure. No, all day. See, y'all gonna get us in trouble. All right, we're gonna get out of here. We're gonna get y'all out of here. Thank y'all so much. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Y'all will see us next week. More to come really, really soon. We love y'all so very much.
Love you.
This is for GNC Sports Talk. Let's do it one more time. GNC Sports Talk, where we do it
for the culture.
By the culture.
Because we are the culture. You did.
#1 sports podcast. Why?
Because our mama said so.
Because our mama said so. Y'all take it easy. We love y'all. Take it out.